Hello, I'm back again. I'm kind of quiet right now. Also, I have one really long hair. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. I'm kind of blurry, kind of look weird, but it's fine. I'm just gonna do one chapter, just gonna knock it out. So she went to the party, they played Truth or Dare. She was reading one of Hardin's books, and then she said, "Why don't you like me?" And that's where we left off. I'm drinking an AHA today, peach honey. It's pretty good. Not sponsored. I don't know why I look so blurry today. That's just part of the life. Anyways, Hardin glares at me. It's aggressive, but unsure. Also, the window's open, so if you hear any outdoor noises, it's from the window. Sorry about that. Sorry about the audio quality on this one. Anyways, Hardin glares at me. It's aggressive, but unsure. Why are you asking me this? Sorry. Why are you asking me this? I don't know. Because I have been nothing but nice to you. And you've been nothing but rude to me. And then I add, in here, I actually thought at one point we could be friends. Which sounds so stupid that I pinch the bridge of my nose with my fingers while I wait for his answer. Us? Friends? He laughs and throws up his hands. Isn't it obvious why we can't be friends? Not to me. Well, for starters, you're too uptight. You probably grew up in some perfect little model home that looks like every other house on the block. Your parents probably brought you everything you asked for, and you never had to want for anything. With your stupid pleated skits. I mean, honestly, who dresses like that at 18? My mouth falls open. You know nothing about me, you condescending jerk. My life is nothing like that. My alcoholic dad left us when I was 10, and my mother worked her ass off to make sure I could go to college. I got my own job as soon as I turned 16 to help with bills, and I happen to like my clothes. Sorry if I don't dress like a SLUT, like all the girls around you. For someone who tries too hard to stand out and be different, you sure are judgmental about people who are different from you, I scream, and feel the tears well up in my eyes. I turn around so he won't get to remember me like this, and I notice that he's balling his fists. Like he gets to be angry about this. What's he gonna punch her? Like, you had an alcoholic dad? You know what? I don't want to be friends with you anyway, Hardin. I tell him and reach for the door handle. The vodka, which had made me brave, is also making me feel the sadness of this situation, of our yelling. Where are you going? He asks. So unpredictable. So moody. To the bus stop so I can go back to my room and never ever come back here again. I am done trying to be friends with any of you. It's too late to take the bus alone. I spin around to face him. You are not seriously trying to act like you care if something happened to me. I laugh, and I can't keep up with the changes in tone. I'm not saying I did. It's just, I'm warning you. I can't do an accent anymore. Maybe next time. It's a bad idea. Well, Hardin, I don't have any other options. Everyone is drunk, including myself. And then the tears come. I am beyond humiliated that Hardin, of all people, is seeing me cry. Again. Do you always cry at parties? He asks, and ducks his head a little, with a small smile. Apparently whenever you're at them, and since these are the only ones I've ever been to, I reached the door again and opened it. Teresa, he says so soft that I almost don't hear him. His face is unreadable. The room starts to spin again, and I grab onto the dresser next to his door. You okay? He asks, and I nod, even though I feel nauseous. Why don't you just sit down for a few minutes? And then you can go to the bus station. I thought no one was allowed in your room, I state, then sit on the floor. I hiccup, and he immediately warns, if you throw up in my room. I think I just need some water, I say, and move to stand up. Yeah, he says, putting a hand on my shoulder to keep me down and handing me his red cup. I roll my eyes and push it away. I said water, not beer. It is water, I don't drink, he says. A noise somewhere between a gasp and a laugh escapes me. There's no way Hardin doesn't drink. Hilarious. You're not going to sit here and babysit, are you? I really just want to be left alone, in my pathetic state, and my buzz is wearing off, so I'm starting to feel guilty for yelling at Hardin. You bring out the worst in me, I murmur aloud, not quite meaning to. That's hush. His tone serious. And yes, I am going to sit here and babysit you. You are drunk. Sorry, I'm just reading on a normal tone now. You are drunk, for the first time in your life, and you have a habit of touching things when I'm not around. He goes and takes a seat on his bed, kicking his legs up. I get up and grab the cup of water. Taking a big drink, I can taste the hint of mint on the rim, and I can't help but think about how Hardin's mouth would taste. But then the water hits the alcohol in my stomach, and I don't feel so hot. God, I am never drinking again, I remind myself as I sit back down on the floor. Oh my gosh, this chapter is so long. Not even really. It's fine. Can I ask you a question? The look on his face tells me I should say no, but the room's still not feeling entirely solid, and I think maybe talking will help, so I say, sure. What do you want to do after college? I look up at him with new eyes. That is literally the last thing I thought he would ask. I assume he would ask why I don't drink, or why I'm a virgin. Well, I want to be an author or a publisher, whichever comes first. I probably shouldn't be honest with him. He will just make fun of me, but when he doesn't say anything back, I start feeling brave and ask him the same question, earning an eye roll from him, but no answer. Finally, I ask, are those your books? Even though it's probably futile. They are, he mumbles. Which one is your favorite? I don't play favorites. I sigh and pick at a small fray on my jeans. Does Mr. Rogers know you're at a party again? Mr. Rogers? Sorry. I look back at him. I don't get it. Your boyfriend. He is the biggest tool I have ever seen. Don't talk about him like that. He's nice. I stutter. When Hardin laughs, I stand up. He doesn't know know-it-all. You could only dream about being nice as him. I say sharply. Nice? That's the first word that comes to your mind when talking about your boyfriend? Nice is your nice way of calling him boring. You don't know him. Well, I know that he's boring. I could tell by his cardigan and his loafers. Hardin's head rolls back in laughter, and I can't ignore his dimples. She can't ignore him. He doesn't wear loafers, I say, but have to cover my mouth so I don't laugh with him at my boyfriend's expense. I grab the water and take another drink. I don't want to say this line. It's gross. I'm going to say it quietly, close to the camera, so you guys can hear me. Hardin says, well, he has been dating you for 2 years, and he hasn't effed you yet. So I would say he is a square. In the K. I spit the water back into the cup. She spits the water back into the cup. What did you say? What did you just say? Just when I think we can get along, he says something like that. You heard me, Teresa. His smile is cruel. You're an asshole, Hardin, I growl and throw the half-empty cup at him. His reaction is exactly what I hoped for, complete shock. While he wipes the water off his face, I stagger to my feet using the bookshelf for leverage. A couple of books fall to the ground, but I ignore all that and storm out of the room. I stumble downstairs and push my way through the crowd into the kitchen. The anger I feel has overcome my nausea, and all I want is to get Hardin's evil smirk out of my head. I spot Zed's black hair through the crowd in the other room and go to where he's sitting with a cute preppy boy. Hey Tessa, this is my friend Logan, Zed says, introducing us. Logan smiles at me and offers the bottle he's holding. Want some? Sorry, I'm like shaking my leg. Want some? He asks and passes it to me. The familiar burn feels good. It ignites my body again, and I momentarily forget about Hardin. Have you seen Steph? I ask, but Zed shakes his head. I think she and Tristan may have left. She left? What the hell? I should care more, but the vodkas used my judgment, and I find myself thinking she and Tristan would make a cute couple. A couple of drinks later, I feel amazing. This must be why people drink all the time. I vaguely remember having sworn off alcohol at some point tonight, but it's not so bad. 15 minutes later, Zed and Logan have me laughing so hard that my stomach hurts. They are much better company than Hardin. You know, Hardin is a real ass, I tell them, which elicits wide grins from them both. Yeah, he can be sometimes, Zed says, and snakes his arm around me. I want to move it, but I don't want to make it awkward, because I know he doesn't mean anything by it. Soon the crowd starts to die down, and I start to feel more tired. It dawns on me that I have no way to get back to the dorms. Do the buses run all night? I slur. Zed shrugs, and just then Hardin's mop of curls appear in front of me. You and Zed, then. His voice is thick with an emotion I can't quite register. I get up and push past him, but he grabs my arm. He's like literally... I don't like him. Like, he's so controlling, and they're not even like a couple. Like, get a life. Anyways. Let go of me, Hardin. Looking for another cup to toss in his face, I say, I'm just trying to find out about the bus. Chill out. It's 3 a.m. There is no bus. Your newfound alcoholic lifestyle has you stuck here again. The glee in his eyes when he says this is so mocking that it makes me want to smack him. Unless you want to go home with Zed. When he lets go of my arms, I do go back to the couch with Zed and Logan, because I know it will irritate him. After standing there nodding for a moment, he turned Logan off, hoping that the same room from last weekend is empty. I tell Zed to take me upstairs so